everyone, Daisy here with a layout for the 12 Days of Summer that series that I'm doing with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. This time we are changing up the rules a little bit. Instead of being required to use the number of items for that day on our layout, we are only required to use the item. So today's day is birds of a feather, so we are just supposed to be inspired by or to use birds on the layout however we see fit. So I am starting out using a sketch from Paper Issues, and it's a sketch from July, I believe. Excuse me. And I chose to use this really beautiful pattern paper that I have been hoarding forever, and I used some white gesso to just tone down in the sketch, like part of the bottom is covered with like a piece of paper or something, so I just chose gesso to tone down that pattern. Now, I wasn't able to do a How to Kill a Kit with Style in July. July's been a really, really rough month, and it's starting to come over into August. But instead of doing a kit, I am just trying to use up some of my stash. So I am kind of focusing on stickers and thickers. So you can see I pulled in some Amy Tangerine stickers up at the top there. And then I also pulled in some puffy stickers from Paper House Productions. I pulled in the parrot and some, I think it's from the Life Organized collection, and it's like a vacation or a kind of like a Hawaiian theme one, beach theme. And I am choosing to do an extremely long title, and I'm kind of taking, I was in such a slump in July that I decided that I was going to use Christy as my inspiration for this layout, which I thought was fitting. And I am using a sketch for one, and two, I'm using a long title with different fonts and different stickers. Excuse me, I'm really sorry. So I'm just working on my title, and it's from a quote that I found on Pinterest, and it's "Some birds are not meant to be caged. Their feathers are too bright, their songs too sweet and wild." And I'm using photos of my daughters when we were at Gatorland in Florida, and they took their pictures in front of these parrots, and like you got really close up to these parrots, so I thought it was perfect for this. And I used a lot of my fonts, including some of these little tile stickers. I have a mix of My Mind's Eye and Simple Stories letter stickers, and so it felt great to use up a bunch of these. So the reason I have been missing from my channel for so long is in July my mother-in-law was put on hospice and passed away, and we have been trying to deal with that, which has been really difficult. And then we got some bad news about my father-in-law as well, so it's just been like really trying for our family. So thank you for sticking with me and, you know, being patient while I get back into scrapping, but it's really been difficult. Like, I've been thinking scrapping a ton, but I just haven't been able to just sit down and do it, you know? So I am finally getting back into it. I have tons of ideas that I've been writing down. Like, I think about scrapping all the time and I want to do it, but it's just, you know, I don't know. It's just emotionally draining for me, I guess, when things aren't turning out and everything. So, yeah. So I am getting back to it, and we're doing our 12-day series, and I already have a few of those days done and other days planned out, so that's working out great. And I'm starting to get my design team projects caught up, so you should be seeing a lot more from me coming up here in the next week or few weeks. So I am adding more of these puffy stickers, and again, these are from Paper House Productions. I added a couple more birds because why not, when, you know, else am I going to use these? And then I also pulled in some little puffy flowers and hearts and stars and little circle elements. So now I'm going to add my photos in. And again, it's of my girls and the parrots that they're in front of. And I chose to pull out this collection from Pink Paisley. Is it like Wild and Free, or I don't remember now what it's called, but it's the boy version of it. Wild Child, I think that's what it is. And so I'm choosing a couple of pictures because they matched really well with some of the less represented colors in the title. So the bright green and the orange-ish color. So I'm just going to add them in here behind the photos, and then that is pretty much my layout. I don't know. Yeah. So that's pretty much going to be my layout. I am going to pop up a couple, or the photo of my girls on some fun foam, and then just adhere down those letter stickers, or those stickers that are on the top there. But I'm going to mess around with my photos a little bit because I can't seem to get them to lay straight. So anyway, if you haven't already, you should head on over and check out Christy's channel. She will be having a bird video up as well. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to be back with day 2, and I'm super excited. I finished my layout last night, and I actually really love it, and I seem to be in a kick of using pattern paper as my background. So if that's something that interests you, you should definitely stay tuned, because I think I have like 3 or 4 layouts where I have used pattern paper as my background, which is not something I've been doing a lot lately. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again soon. Bye!